What's going on, dude?
I'd like to welcome everybody to episode number 4 of Jamming Out All Badass. Kind of learning as I go doing this thing. So, just kind of bear with me. But been having fun, man, talking music. Friends of mine, people I've known from, bands I used to see, just like our guest today. I actually thought about maybe doing a live episode, maybe one day. Got some other people lined up for other shows that I may do that. But like I said, I'm learning as I go, so it's kind of up in there right now. So if you like what you see, the content, just subscribe to the channel, put your comments down. They do help out, get the word out about the show. So, just help me out with that. Cause the show's been lots of fun doing it. Maybe Netflix or Amazon will come knocking at my door here pretty soon to get this shit on TV. But anyway,
Amazon Prime, dude.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so guess no better time to introduce my guest. This dude, some of you may know him from early death metal band Paralysis out of Louisiana. That's kind of where I first was introduced to Tony back in the early 90s when I used to go see Paralysis and in Houston. Saw him a couple of times. A couple of crazy ass shows. I remember they were brutal. I think one of them was before. I think the album wasn't even out yet when I saw him. I think they just had a demo. But Tony was a guitarist, one of the guitarists back then. Just brutal ass.
Promo 91. That was the demo. Promo 91.
There you go. Also, Tony spent some time recently. Found out about he was in Soilent Green at one point during the 2000s. We'll talk about that a little bit here. But true veteran of the underground metal scene. So, Tony, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm great, man. How you doing today, dude?
I'm doing all right.
I'm just about 4 Bud Lights in. I'm just having a good time, thinking about Charles Bukowski and just life. You know what I mean? Trying to get interesting. You know what I mean? Always trying to be interested in shit.
Yeah, that's cool, man. You're still in New Orleans area? Where are you staying at these days?
Yeah, I'm like right outside New Orleans and Metairie. Like I'm on the very beginning of Metairie, but it still has like a New Orleans vibe. Real cool area, like called Metairie in the beginning of it. People that live here, they know what I'm talking about. By like veterans, like Dorgnay.
Yeah, I heard the name. I probably remember it from your addresses or whatever on the old.
I mail you a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
So
a lot of stuff. So
but yeah,
Metairie, Louisiana. That's not New Orleans, you know what I mean? But it's just right outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's more towns in Louisiana than New Orleans, right?
Yeah, it's a cool place.
Yeah. So got a few questions for you today before we get into talking about stuff you like. But
all right.
Paralysis, talked about Paralysis a little bit. I know you were one of the original guys in the band. And
I wasn't the original. They used to be kind of like a hardcore band in the beginning. Then it went a little death metal on the Plegia demo. Y'all have heard that?
Oh, yeah.
And it was like starting to go into the death metal wave, and then I came in after that on the second demo, Promo 91.
Right.
And it was just like brutal death metal at that point because everything was already starting to come out. And that's how we got signed to Grindcore Records because that demo did real well. Like everybody was like, I love it. So good. Heavy as shit. You know what I mean? And we were like, that's cool. We had like a lot of buzz. And then we got on. It was a small label, but I mean, at least we've recorded that album, Patrons of the Dark, because it's still got a longevity because people love it and shit. You know?
Yeah, speaking of, that's why I bring it up because recently I was reissued like on. Hopefully, people can see
I
it.
sent you that,
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say you sent
even
me
in the
this.
bag and shit. Just
Yeah,
make
this
it.
is
I
the
put it right in the collection, man.
this is the reissue
Yeah,
of
that
the
was on the
album.
Morbid Generation. They're a German label.
Yeah,
And
Morbid
that's when we
Generation.
first got
Okay.
around the reissues and stuff. And now,
Yeah.
HeadSplit just took it over on the new one on the cassette. But there's going to be a CD too, though.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I thought there already was a CD.
I mean, that's the Morbid Generation reissue,
Oh,
and
but there's another
that's like
CD.
almost like the European reissue because they're from Germany. It didn't really make it over here, so we got HeadSplit over in Portland.
Right.
Dylan, one of the coolest fucking dudes that I've ever met online.
He's
But
all right. He's all right. He's all
I
right.
talked to him on a Facebook chat, the face thing, and like he seems
Yeah.
like one of us, like a true underground dude. I love the guy.
Yeah. I just give him a hard time. He's a good dude. But so
He's a
I know he
very
did the.
underground kid. Like I think he's only like 28, but he still
Yeah.
acts like an old 50-year-old. Like I'm 48. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's got the right attitude, right?
He has the right old cranky attitude, man.
Yeah. He's like a 20-something-year-old.
That! It's gotta be brutal. You know what I mean?
So he's doing. I know he did the tape reissue, and it was like, I think it was remixed or remastered, or what was going on with that?
Yeah, on the HeadSplit version. This guy Steven Emerald, just smart dude with computers. He sent me Torso and he redid it with the guitar somehow jacked up because on the album we got screwed. I think in my eyes the guitars are supposed to be very dominant. We didn't get to mix that, and it's buried. If you listen to the old version, the guitar is just like this weird like backtrack.
Yeah, I remember the bass. I remember the bass being a little loud.
The bass is more dominant. And then now if you buy the new HeadSplit version, we kind of like raise the guitar. Yeah. This is like the truer album. And it's like, I think it sounds way better.
That's awesome.
Because the guitars are brought up real loud, and it's like, it sounds like what we really kind of envisioned. You know what I mean?
So the CD, Dylan's going to put that on CD also?
He's going to put that on CD soon.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's an exclusive, and you got it. So this is Entertainment Tonight. Everybody, let's get this scoop, huh?
Breaking news.
Huh?
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, that's awesome. I always liked that album. Like I said, I first saw you guys.
We put a lot into it, and it's a lot like these influences I'll go over tonight. It's just like really has a lot to do with it too, because it's just the kind of bands that inspired me to do that album or whatever. Because I wrote a lot of it. The other guy wrote about half too. But it's just a brutal conglomeration of just like our lives at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it definitely withstood the test of time, which,
it's a good album.
Yeah, I agree, man.
But you know what? I love Cemeterian too, man. That little 3-song. I can't wait to hear this LP, bro. That's gonna be good, man. Like
we'll talk about that band some other time. We don't need to talk about that.
They suck. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's horrible.
But,
horrible music.
I mentioned about seeing you guys. I guess it might have been 92, maybe.
That's when right before the album was 92, but you might have seen us on the album release. Or we used to play with Imprecation all the time. Shout out to Wes Weaver.
Yeah.
We used to play with them all the time, dude. Like they were our main wingmate was Imprecation. Yeah. So
you guys played a weird venue the first time, or I can't remember. It was like a coffee it was a coffee house. It was called Moonbeam's Coffee
New
House.
Orleans? Yeah,
no, in Houston. It was
in Houston. Moonbeam. I remember that.
Yeah, it was like
that's the show. They say they put a fucking thing in the oven. There was a Christian group that came to protest.
Yeah,
and they put some kind of shit in the oven. Dylan was asking me about it for his little zine. I was supposed to. He asked me, and I'm like, I can't remember, but the drummer remembered. Alex Johnson, and he was like, Dude, they put a fucking bomb in the stove because they were like, because they had the satanic lyrics and shit,
Yeah.
and like they wanted to blow the club up, but
Well, hell,
somebody
I
like,
was there. I was there. So,
yeah, you might have died, dude,
yeah,
that night.
no shit. I don't think
Yeah.
it's probably the first time I've ever heard that since 92, almost 30 years. It's the first time I ever heard
Weaver
that.
has a good memory. Yeah, Christian group. They tried to blow the club up, but it somehow they like somebody caught it or whatever, dude. Like, yeah,
Wow.
he told
Yeah, that's
me. I
crazy.
was like, I was there and I could have died.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't even remember, dude. He knows
Dying
all
at
that shit.
I died at a death metal show. Kind of fitting, right?
It'd be like the Great White thing. And dude, when I saw the Great White video, they have all their legs and everything. They're like this, stuck in the door. And
Oh yeah,
everybody's
yeah,
like,
yeah. When
it
they were
looked
trying
like
to
almost
get
like a
out.
weird horror movie video because they were all like, I can't get out. And they
Yeah,
were
yeah.
all like intermingled. It was weird, man.
Yeah, that was for those of y'all may not know what he's talking about. The band Great White had I forgot when that
They
was
have a
already, but
YouTube video about it, and they're just stuck in the door, jammed up because there was too many capacity. They were over their fire code, and it
yeah,
was like looked like Hellraiser, like this.
yeah, people trying to get out the door. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't I'm gonna have to check that out on the YouTubes.
Check it out, man.
totally forgot about that.
Yep.
There was another show. I don't know if you remember in Houston. They used to have shows called 666 shows, and I think you guys played that at the Axiom. Remember the Axiom?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. I think you guys were like, I guess the headlining band because it was mostly local bands that they used to get to play those, but every now and then
Yeah,
some
that
out
was
of town.
killer, dude.
Yeah,
It was
so
a brutal time, dude, and it was a good scene back then. It was like real fun and shit.
yeah. So I remember because I think that's the 2 times I got to see you guys.
That's
But
cool.
no,
You
it was
got to
all
see us, man. Like, I mean, a lot of people. We had a very brief little, thing going on, man.
yeah. I mean, you
It's
guys
cool
were
that you caught that. Like you probably remember more than me, man. But we have a YouTube video at the it's in Memphis
yeah.
at the Antenna, and it's on YouTube.
Yeah, with
Antenna Club.
imprecation. Yeah.
Dude, that's the only concert we have on YouTube that you can actually see us perform. It's like
Well,
that really represents a good show. It was a really good show. So that's awesome,
Actually, that one at the Moonbeams Coffee House, it used to be up. The one in Houston, it's like really dark.
Yeah.
I think Sean Sitka may have recorded it or uploaded it.
Sicko videos, man.
Yeah, that might
You
still
know
be up
that.
there.
That's old shit. Sicko videos. He used to have his own VHS concert thing, man.
Yeah, so yeah, he used to be one of the ones that would record shows in Houston all the time. So
He documented a lot of shows, Sicko videos. That was like a big thing back then. Like he has the Death, Pestilence, and whatever concert. Like we were all,
Carcass, Death, Carcass, and Pestilence. Yeah,
in Houston.
Yeah. Cool. Said hell, I'll need to hit up Dylan about getting those CDs out because I'll need to get a CD.
Yeah, Paralysis shit. Sean Sitka, he still has other concerts. I'm like, you have to put them on YouTube, dude, because he had all the video concerts.
Cool.
He has a good collection.
Moving on to Soilent Green. You want to talk a little bit about your time in Soilent Green?
I was only in them from 2003. It was right after their guitarist, after Donovan Punch. They had this other dude, Brian, and he had long dreads, and he was in for the Deleted Symphonies album. He just quit. They were supposed to go to Japan. He quit, whatever. I came in on I do the Confrontation album with him. It's the 4th with the Japanese kind of looks like one of those, how they move or whatever.
Marionette or something?
The dragon things. It's like a Japanese piece called Confrontation is the name of the album. I play on that.
Was that on
Very
Relapse?
proud of that work. Yeah, it was on Relapse. I'm proud of it because I thought when I listen to it now and if I've been drinking a few beers or something, I'm like, this is the shit.
Well, that's cool. It's cool to listen back.
It has a punk hardcore edge. more than any other Soilent Green album. It's almost straight punk on a lot of shit. You need to check it out because you're a big punk rocker.
Yeah. I love punk.
RA over there. Instead of you have to
I
go.
saw.
Oh yeah, like punk. You know what I mean? I love that spirit, man. I'm more punk rock, and I have a very punk spirit. Like I'm a metalhead, but I'm like a punk rocker too. You know what I mean?
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, I mean, just kind of grew up with the same shit, at the same time.
I just like that attitude, bro, because it's just like cool. You know what I mean? Like
it's like
hang out. Yeah, hang out, hate everything. You know what I mean? Very cool attitude.
Shit. Yeah, I actually saw. I think I mentioned to you, but you weren't in the band. But I saw Soilent Green like in '95. Like
that's the old school. That's
Extreme.
That was Donovan Punch, man.
Yeah, they were touring with Extreme Noise Terror, who I really wanted to see, and I always tell the story about this show.
Green is the shit, man. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. You're good.
I'm kind
of band. There was a band called Grief that was touring. I don't know if you know who Grief is. They're like a really slow.
Grief.
Oh,
yeah, I remember Grief. It was like the prototype of doom metal, like boom, doom, doom.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only band ever. Yeah, you may love it, but that's the only band ever. Yeah, that's cool. You like what you like, but they put me to sleep. I fell asleep while they were playing.
That's good. That's what they wanted. They want you to sleep because they want that doom to be so like withered and brutal. You're just like,
no. They were
if they put you to sleep, that's good, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather not. But
probably not good. You're right, man.
No. I was like, I remember sitting at a table and I wake up. And like, I think Soilent Green was on or some shit. I don't even remember the lineup.
I hope you were up for that at least, huh? Because Pussy Soul, man, it has all like Golfers List Love Punishment. That's one of the songs. It's just the riffs on that. It's just New Orleans swagger, blues, death metal. It's everything, man. Like, I just love that band. But anyway, man, I'm kind of holding your show up.
No,
you're good. To the 10 or whatever.
I'm enjoying it.
I keep blabbing on about it, but I love that band, man. Like, I'm just proud I got to play on an album with them, man. I really am.
Yeah, that's
very
cool,
good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look, I got the Terminal Perversion koozie. This is like, I don't think many people know about this.
Who?
It's Necro
Drink. Yeah, that's Dylan's band. Yeah.
But look, it almost has like a leather face stitching on the side. That's cool, dude. Necro Drunk's Terminal Perversion, the new album, a koozie. When I drink beer in this, I'm thinking I'm like totally brutal or whatever, man.
Well, I've yet to mention it, but I always drink V8.
I drink V8 at work. Those energy drinks, I like this shit, man.
Yeah. That's what I got.
I'm an electrician, bro. I got to be pumped up when you're working and shit, you know. IBW 130, baby.
Oh shit.
What is it? Local.
What is that? There was always an ad about. I would always hear a radio ad from IBEW.
I'm IBEW. I'm 130, New Orleans, man.
Yeah,
I went through the apprenticeship, like 5-year apprenticeship program. I did that after Soilent Green. Like I was a late bloomer in my career, in my life. I was like, I just needed a job. I went the apprenticeship. I'm like a homeowner and shit now. Like it made my life like really. I had a career now. You know what I mean?
That's cool, man. That's cool.
I love the IBW, bro. Very good institution for those that need work.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. Guess now's time for the part of the show where Tony's going to talk about some of his favorite albums, stuff that makes him want to jam out all badass. He's got a stack of them there.
All badass, coming out. All badass, coming out. All badass.
There you go. Yeah, if you want a copy of that song, I can email it to anybody, whoever wants.
I jammed to that song, man. Like it's
I recorded it in this room actually. I recorded it on the kid.
One thing I want to show you too, I have Rambo socks on today. Rambo. That gives me good luck because the dude, the way he delivered that role, dude, I'm about to shoot bow and arrow. I'm gonna kill you. Oh my
Nothing is,
God.
wasn't it? Nothing is over.
That's about how he was. All right, let's start with the first one.
Yeah, what you got? What you got?
And I heard you didn't like this album on the second podcast.
No, I didn't say I didn't like it. Tom
Well,
made
y'all, you and Tom were like, I like Scream Bloody Gore and the third album,
No, not me.
Healing, and then that's what he was saying. And I'm like, Leprosy is the album that got me into death metal, man. Like I was into
I like it.
Metallica, Slayer, and I was very thrash kid, Testament, Forbidden, Sepultura, all that. But then when I heard Def Leprosy, I'm like, that way the vocals were,
Right.
that was true death metal vocals that I had never known what it was. But when I heard that album, I knew that was the death metal vocal prototype.
Yeah. But no, I do like that album. I think Tom was
I
one of
love
those
the
like,
riffs. Like, I don't know. Tom said, he probably does love it, really, but he was like talking things.
nah. He really.
Tom's a brutal motherfucker, Kisner.
Yeah.
That dude is
Cardiac
I love
arrest.
Cardiac Arrest. I love that man.
Yeah, they're great, man.
But Death Leprosy,
yeah,
it was savage. Pull the plug. I think we covered that in Paralysis, or at least we would play it in our practice. You know what I mean? Because we just love that song so much, dude.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, you were covering it. At least you were covering it way back then. So Tom made a joke about that, about everybody covering that, but you guys did it way back. So, but
I don't know.
I like Leprosy. What is it? Left to Die.
The style of it just had that death metal portrait. Like every song was another world of brutality. You know what I mean? It was fucking like a savage. I just really put that on a pedestal, bro. Like I had never heard nothing like that.
Yeah.
But it was the concept of that album was so like pure death metal. You know what I mean? That was pure death metal. And that was like the first one I ever heard, dude. Like I never heard that vocal before.
Yeah.
Where it was lower and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just love it, dude. Don't know.
Man,
you want to get to the second?
You sounded just like
Chuck Schuldiner. Yeah, that's my boy, man. All right, let's get to the next one, man. Fuck that album now. Punk rock. At the gates.
At the gates.
The Red in the Sky is ours. I love Gardens and Grief better, actually. The 4-song EP that was before this. I really think it's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
They were in Grotesque, too.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. They were, I like Grotesque. A little bit better is More Evil, but.
That's Swedish, more to the point death metal. It was very good, and satanic.
Yeah, they were evil. Yeah, they were evil as fuck. But
Grotesque. At the Gates.
Yeah.
And then when they got onto this album after that demo, and they had those little violin things that sounded real melancholy, then it's like the way they do their riffage, it was like one dude was like no 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 no, and then the other dude's like doing all the heavy chord, and it had like this weird like dark classical shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm more into Grotesque, but what is that? Is that the first album of theirs, or what is that?
It's the first LP, yeah.
Okay, they had that EP.
Yeah. And then they did this after that, and I don't know, man. Like I was like Atrocity too, that band Hallucinations, and I yeah. I'm
Dude,
sorry, man.
Whenever I first bought that album, that Hallucinations album, it was
really, I love that album.
Oh no, it was just like way too technical for me, man.
Dude, that's what I liked back then.
Was like,
I don't know. I was like really into that weird, like it kept changing rhythms on every riff. Nothing went together, but it was very
like one riff. Yeah, you would hear one riff, and then you would never hear it again.
I know. But Atrocity, you got to admit, they were pretty fucking heavy, dude. Like, they had some badass riffage, dude.
To me, it was way too technical for me. But I mean, I know a lot of people like it. For me, it was just way too much.
I'm weird. Like I want a long sleeve of them. I've looked everywhere. They don't make it. Like that band's too obscure. Atrocity, Hallucination.
Oh, I'm sure there's a guy in Mexico.
Yeah, maybe
there's a guy in Mexico
or Germany.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dude, this shirt's Mexican. eBay, the Mexican seller.
Yeah.
And he's the only one that would make this. A long sleeve, right? Just
hey, you need to ask them to make a atrocity one too. I'm sure they will. And the quality.
I want to ask the dude. Dude, the quality is better than any other shirt I have. Like this shirt is the most high quality I think I own, man.
Yeah, bootlegs.
It's like a tuxedo to me, right? Just big stress related. And I also got Anthrax spreading the disease, and I got a Iron Maiden Power Slave shirt from him.
Yeah, I mean,
I got 3 for like $90, and he was like, "I'll give you expedited shipping." It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
If you buy 3, I'll give you. And I could have waited 2 months for this, or get all 3 in a week with his expedited shipping.
Signing.
It's a scam, but I mean, for $90, I got 3 long sleeves. You know what I mean? It worked out.
I think Mexico's biggest export is bootleg, right?
Yep. Dude, it's bootleg as a motherfucker. Mitch Harris don't approve this.
No, of course
he doesn't. You know what? He wants one because it has everything on it, dude. Like, it has the fucking logo on the sleeve.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, they made it. Mexico knows how to make it right, dude.
Yeah, they do.
All right, let's get to the next one. You ready?
Yeah, what you got, man? Go ahead.
Suffocation, human waste.
Yeah, I do like that album.
Dude, every song on here, man. Like Infecting the Crypt. That's like a classic. That is the most classic death metal in the world, dude.
Now those guys.
But then they have other songs like this, the Catatonia, down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I have a true story. Paralysis. We did cover them on that Catatonia song.
Yeah.
Like we covered that song, and that was in our set when we played live. Like we always would throw in a cover at the end. We did Celtic Frost. We did them. That's all I can remember right now.
Yeah.
But, you know
well, I mean, I'm guessing that was a pretty big influence on Paralysis.
You can tell because I mean, everybody was like, they sound like Suffocation wannabes or whatever people are saying.
I'll tell you who was a Suffocation.
We just love Suffocation, man. You know what I mean? I just love that style and Autopsy, Severed Survival, just that brutal low end. You know what I mean?
Well, I can tell you who was a bad ripoff was Pyrexia. That was a straight ripoff of Suffocation. I don't know if you remember Pyrexia from New York. Yeah. No, there was.
I remember the name, but I've never owned any album by them.
Yeah, no, they were just a Suffocation Junior, basically. Just like took everything Suffocation did, and you know.
Well, I wanted to say something about them too. That dude Mike Smith, that drummer.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Dude, I would have to put him. If you ever have to say your top 10 drummers or whatever, that dude Mike Smith, he just had like a jazzy kind of like almost like. I don't know, dude. It was a jazzy. You know what I mean? Like he did that like groove shit. You know what I mean? But then he'd be like grind and heavy. Like that motherfucker is bad, dude. Like I'm a Mike Smith fanatic. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, he's kind of. I think he's the one that started the.
Like a straight grind.
Yeah. I saw them.
I don't know. It was fucking awesome, man.
I saw them. Did they play with Dismember in New Orleans in 92, 93? Because that's when I saw Suffocation for the first time.
I've seen them at least 4 or 5 times, but I don't remember seeing Dismember, so I wasn't at that show. No,
Yeah,
they
maybe they didn't
might
play.
have. Yeah, they might have.
Yeah, yeah, you were probably sipping on some
I
VH back
wasn't
there.
even. I don't even know if I was at that show because I don't. I know I've never seen Dismember. Like a
Oh yeah,
never
they were great.
flowing stream. I remember the first album. And
Yeah.
dude, Ben, we had to do the little fanzine down here. My
Uh-huh.
boy Toby Lava, he had the zine. He's like, "Fuck Maddie Corky." Like that was the singer or something.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
Ben used to
yeah.
be. We used to have this like rap attitude when we were in Paralysis. He was like, "Fuck Maddie Corky, Bob. We're the shit." That was Ben in the early days, man. It was hilarious, man. He said that in the zine, like, "Fuck Maddie Corky."
Uh, talking about Ben, the
Yeah, Ben.
vocalist.
We used to like fuck with him because he's a come up dude. You know what I mean? But he has like that street thing. That's why he's so good at what he does with Goat Horde and everything. Because he's just like, fuck Matty Cocky. I can do better than that. And he would sell Pepsi and Coca-Colas by the cup at shows. I ain't lying. For like $1 each. He's like, I'm a brand hustler.
Oh my God, he
Dude,
was.
Ben was
Was he
hilarious.
was he hanging out with that? I remember there was a big time a rapper from Marrero,
No, he
Louisiana.
doesn't know any rappers, but he's like a death metal guy with that
Yeah, yeah,
attitude. It was
yeah. No,
weird, bro.
yeah, I
Especially back
just
in the,
always want to
he
bring up
don't
that
know
rapper
any of
guy,
them. Yeah.
Marrero's right by there,
I'll
right?
bring up a rap band I like from New Orleans is Ruthless Juveniles.
I
They
have
were
no
on
idea.
from the West Bank. They have albums out there on Spotify. Ruthless Juveniles.
Yeah.
They are fucking badass. Like the lyrics, it's all about like crazy. I was just shooting this motherfucker, taking down the page. Oh, you know how they do all that? But
Yeah.
like saying he's like killing like 100 dudes, whatever. They all went to Angola prison, I heard now too. So like all three of them are for murder in
Yeah,
jail.
yeah,
That's how good their rap was, though.
yeah. All right, what else you got,
I'm
Tony?
not even lying. Like
Oh, I
they're
believe you.
away or whatever.
I believe you. What else you got? What else you got?
All right, next we got This Is It, and another album Tom didn't like, but
Uh-oh.
I like.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Y'all were kind of like ragging on this the other day,
no,
man.
no, no. You heard completely wrong. He was ragging
All
on
right.
he was ragging on David Vincent, I think, for being on it, if I remember correctly. But
Because he
no,
was all Mexican. You're right. That was what it
yeah, he
was. He
said
was like,
something like
why
that.
is he
Yeah.
on there? This album changed my fucking life. Like, because when I had the Grind Crusher sampler, I bought that
Right.
album.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I heard every little individual band because that kind of came out before everything. It was like Star Wars or something.
Yeah.
And then when you fucking got it, you were like, Morbid Angel, Godflesh.
Yep. Had everybody.
You know what I mean? Terrorizer's the best one of the bunch. Like these riffs hold up now. Like
Oh yeah,
that's the most catchy, like grindcore party riffs. Like you want to drink to this, you know?
Yeah.
It's a fucking great album, dude.
Classic, dude. I always say the very last song, World Downfall, the way it ends. It's just like the best fucking riffs there are.
I know. And Jesse Pintado, him and Mitch, they have that Righteous Pigs, Napalm connection.
Yeah.
And it's just all them bands is like dream bands, dude. Like,
yeah, I mean, they're all
Rogers is shit, man.
Oh no, I love that's one of my favorite band. Now, obviously,
Dead Shall Rise.
Yeah, of course.
Like when I hear that part, I'm gonna kill everybody in front of me in the first 30 feet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
that was a good riff, man.
I can talk about Terrorizer all day, man. But yeah, I love it. Now that's where it ends with me. I don't really give a shit about anything they did after that.
Dude, they're just the shit. Okay,
the best.
Okay, this is a band that you probably don't. This is a band you probably. I know you fuck with them on an older album, but I don't know if you like this album. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
You like Life of Dreams, right?
I mean, yeah. Crumbsuckers is a band I like.
You like? You
I
don't
do
love
like.
them?
I mean, no. The first album's good and everything. It's just not in it. If I'm gonna go to that kind, but this isn't about me. It's about you.
But you're a hardcore dude. You don't like Crumbsuckers, Life
No,
of
I never.
Dreams that much?
I never said I didn't like it. I just said
This
there's
is
other bands
more
I like
metal
more.
than that. Life of Dreams is
Right.
real hardcore. This is
Right.
like the most technical thrash, dude. Like the guitar work is a masterpiece.
No, I
But
mean
they
they're
still
good,
got
good
that
musicians.
like, oh my God, dude. Like I was the only one I kind of feel like that ever liked this album, man. Like nobody
I
knows
know a lot of
about
people
it,
like.
nobody likes it. And it's just like it's something I ride and die with, man. Because when I was 17 years old, this was just one of my favorite albums. And then I want to mention there's an instrumental on here called Initial Shock.
Uh-huh.
The riff on that, and they just keep building on it.
Yeah.
It's amazing, dude. Like, it's just like, that's probably a perfect song. Listen to that. Crumbsuckers, Initial Shock.
I know.
It's not even, it's not punk, it's not metal. It's like an epic, just like, think about your life type song. Like, it's really good, man. It's really good, bro. Like, it's like deep. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be deep. I'm just saying it is good. Y'all listen to it. Fuck y'all, Charles Bukowski and EHG for life, yo. I don't know. I had to throw that on the end of it. Anytime I got sentimental, just always make it bad afterwards. You know what I mean? Yeah, fuck that. EHG for life, yo. Yeah.
Tony's
like,
Mr.
Shut it down.
Tony's Mr. Sensitive. We're finding that out.
Yeah.
So, but no.
I'm a very deep person. Very deep.
Crumbsuckers is
almost
a good
like
band.
a mountain. Huh?
No, Crumbsuckers is a good band, dude.
I love Crumbsuckers, man.
Yeah, no. But yeah,
what?
yeah.
What you want to say, bro? You want to fight?
Did you ever see him play live?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, too young.
Now I want to get to my next one, man. And guess what?
Do it.
Die Feeble Savior, Cemeterian. I can't say enough good thing. And HRA. This motherfucking host has some shit. And then y'all need to listen to that. Okay, now I'm going to my next release. Impetigo, Horror of the Zombies.
Yes.
I used to have the CD back in the day, but now I got the green tape. It's on HEADSPLIT Records.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I love this band, and I love Ultimondo Cannibal as a grindcore masterpiece. But Horror of the Zombies got into this weird conceptual, like serial killer vibe. And it was just such a good album, man. Like, there's just that vibe on that album, man. Like, they really
creepy.
They sound like bands want to be now. On that new death metal world,
yeah.
Impetigo is the prototype for, like, the new bands. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to be them, bro, because they are the shit.
Was it I work for the street cleaner.
I work for the street cleaner. And it's like a kind of mid-tempo song, and it's
classic.
You know what I mean? John Wayne Gacy would listen to that and just drive down the street like, this is cool, man.
Yeah, no,
I like this. Yeah. This is a good song. Real peaceful.
Yeah, no, that's classic. Defiling the Grave, fucking
everything.
All of them.
Breakfast at the Manchester Morgue is like, that is like a really cool fucking, like a swing beat.
Oh, dude, yeah, the drummer was original as fuck.
They fucking rule, man. I just love it, man.
Dan Malin was original on the drums. He was a maniac on the drums, and
they fucking ruled, bro.
Yeah, they all did. You know.
All right,
actually,
this is the final.
Before you keep going, speaking of Impetigo, I guess I can say it now. I'm actually gonna have Steve-O on the show one time.
You have him in a band with you. I have the tape. It's like Disharmonic Orchestra, but it's like not that name. I can't remember it right now.
It's Intolerable Noise Orchestra. Yeah.
That's it. It
Yeah,
reminds me of Disharmonic Orchestra.
I don't want to talk about my bands, but yeah, Steve-O will be on the show at one point. So
I've seen them at Milwaukee Death Fest back in when Paralysis recorded our album. We went to Milwaukee. It was right around the same time they had the Milwaukee Death Fest. I got to see Impetigo live, dude, and Steve-O threw up all the green blood and shit.
Yeah.
Or whatever he's throwing up. It was awesome, man. Like, they fucking ruled, dude.
Total sicko.
Yeah, he's awesome. I wrote to him. Me and Jason Pilgrim from Flex Parade, we wrote a letter to him. And I know if Steve-O has seen this right now, he'll remember it because we were just trying to be real crazy. Like, we didn't want to make a regular letter.
Yeah.
Like, we were trying to be like a movie, like writing like, and the statue stands against the wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just saying all weird shit, but both of us. And we sent it to him, and he was like, y'all's letter was sick. Like, he sent a letter back to us. I was like, fucking right, man.
Yeah, that's badass. Cool. What else you got, Tony?
That was
what else
old
you got?
school. I wrote to Jeff Breslin of Vital Remains back then, too.
Oh,
after that, we got, this is called the New Orleans segment for a second.
Okay.
We're going to start with Flesh Parade.
Flesh Parade. Oh, yeah. I remember that
band from New Orleans that if you're from New Orleans, this is just one of your grandfather epic bands like Paralysis, Soilent Green, Flesh Parade, I Hate God.
Right.
And you just keep going on. This is fucking the shit. You know them.
Of course.
Because they're very well, there's people worldwide for some reason that are really fucked with them and like they think they're the best grindcore band, like their grindcore genre.
Yeah, I think didn't they recently like kind of get back together or something?
Oh, they've been together. They've been playing a lot of shows, man.
Oh, okay.
I've been to at least like 5 shows in the last couple of years, man.
Oh.
They all kind of live in different cities. I used to live with the singer, Jason Pilgrim. There's nobody that can compete with his highs.
Yeah.
He is a natural high shrieker, but it's like the volume that he projects at, it's like a true grindcore singer because it's like a whole sonic, like it just fills everything.
Right.
He's not one of those like just using his whatever throat, abdomen. This dude is like he's like comes from the old school and he used to have hair to his knees and he could never turn around and just not face the audience. You just saw like long blonde hair. He's just a true grindcore master. Now he's older like us, but I mean they're just incredible. You don't know Flesh Parade that good?
Yeah, I did. I told you I did. I think one
of them have their album Kill Whitey. I think the
guy that played bass lives here.
Tony Salisbury lives in Texas.
Yeah, he lives in Houston. Yep. Yeah. I think I met him at a show before.
Yeah, he has another band, and I cannot remember the name of them right now, which is
sorry, Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, what's up with Tony and
Tony Salisbury's an awesome dude. He was in I think he was in Rude Awakening, which is pre-Mule Skinner. This is all these bands kind of related to Flesh Parade because it's like a lot of members changed to them.
Right.
All right, let's get to the next New Orleans, man. You ready?
NOLA,
baby.
Yeah, who that?
Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? The playoffs.
Everybody.
Who that say they gonna Soilent Green. Pussy Soul.
I think you know about that
album.
Yeah.
Well, I was in the band, but it doesn't really mean that much because I was only in them for 2 or 3 years, and I did an album with them, which makes me very proud. But that album, Pussy Soul, that's the beginning of Soilent Green because it has a lot of their older demo stuff. So it's kind of mixed in, and it's just, dude. Ben Falgout had just gotten the band. He got out of Paralysis. We broke up because Guido, I'm going to say it on here, he went crazy, dude. Like, he actually went schizophrenic.
Father Guido Sarducci?
Guido from Paralysis.
I'm just being stupid.
He went real nuts. So the band kind of shut down. And Ben was like, I got to go in a band. I'm doing good. I'm learning my craft. He went to Soilent Green. Good move. Because they did, dude, when they did Stone Mouth Secrets, that was like on Rolling Stone.
What?
Yeah. Rolling Stone got on their radar. And there was a top 10 metal bands of that year. It was back in like 98.
Uh-huh.
It was like Metallica, blah, 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 whatever. And then they had Soilent Green was number 7, Stone Mouth Secrets.
Damn.
Rolling Stone.
Look at them.
Yeah, they fucking, and I was like, you know how remember that attitude was when you're young, everything's always on the rise.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, Soilent Green's gonna be bigger than Metallica. You know what I mean? But that was the peak. They never, and then they just went down after that. And by the time I got with them, they were like on a sub-level 6 or whatever.
Yeah, they were probably about 98 whenever you joined them instead of 7.
Right. They just kept going lower and shit. That rules, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next. I love Soilent Green, though. They're always part of my blood, man. Ace Frehley album.
Whoa, now see, before you get going, now Tom from Cardiac loves Ace Frehley.
I know he loves that, but that doesn't mean shit to me because I love Fracture Mirror when I was like about, I'd say 10 years old already, man.
Well, Tom named his cat Frehley.
Dude, yeah, that is a true Ace Frehley thing. Yep.
Anyway, go ahead.
I just do these songs like rip it out, no, like the riffs. It's like that Fu Manchu kind of. It's like a real stoner Cheech and Chong type of rock or whatever, but it holds up. But that song Fractured, it is like Cheech and Chong, like that. Rip it out.
Yeah.
Do you like Snowblind?
Ace
Frehley. You gotta listen to this album.
I've never.
You don't know these songs.
I've never been a big Kiss guy, so I don't know.
Guess what? This has nothing to do with Kiss.
Yeah, he's got the makeup on.
This album is the only album that has like groove jams on it, dude.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I'll give it a shot.
Dude, there's no other album. This is like the best. If you want to say Kiss album or whatever, this would have to be the #1 album.
Well,
because this is actually under the Kiss banner.
Yeah.
But dude, like the grooves, is this dude Anton Fig. He played on David Letterman.
Oh yeah, he's a badass drummer.
He plays on this album.
Yeah, he's
and
great.
The drums are like this most groove shit that's like, it's just on another level, bro. Like,
well, I know all the Kiss nerds always talk about the Ace solo being the best, like Kiss solo.
This don't have nothing to do with all that. You know what I mean? This has this weird Anton Fig, like groove shit. And then you got this song Fractured Mirror. I would always put that in my top songs of my whole life. Like Fractured Mirror is like this instrumental acoustic song. It sounds like you're at a carnival or something, and like you're just getting one of those like Kiss mirrors.
Oh,
snorting coke on it, and probably being like, "This is the best shit in the world."
Come on, man! I thought you were gonna say getting like some funnel cakes or something, man. Come on.
I know you're right. Fuck that. Let's cakes are better than that shit, man. Okay, that was number 9, my brother.
Yeah.
Are you ready for 10?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm changing out sleeves. This Texas Chainsaw Terminal Perversion sleeve.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. All right, this is number 10, dude.
Yeah, of course.
What album made you feel like Richard Ramirez was your sidekick partner in the LA thrash scene?
Winger?
Yep. That was it.
No, that's a classic, dude. That's a classic, dude.
That album is a serial killer's masterpiece. Slayer, Rain and Blood, dude. Like, that's a sick album, man. Like, the lyrics, the content, the riffs, the music. Everything is right on, man.
Yeah, now the fucking I know it's like their most famous song, but the fucking middle part of Angel of Death when he goes God damn it, of course I'm gonna forget right now, but that not that one, but the other riff. No, the riff after that. The riff after that.
Down, no, no, no. Dude,
Yeah,
that shit is the shit,
yeah,
dude.
I mean, another one of my favorites is
Paralysis.
Alter.
It was so fucking good, man. Tom
Yeah.
Araya, that motherfucker he's a genius, bro. Like the way he just put those lyrics together and the way he sang that and that that was like his little gimmick at the time.
Yeah. Alter, what's another one? Alter
Nobody
Sacrifice.
did that.
Alter Sacrifice.
Sacrifice, Curse of the Dead. Done. I love that album. I'm drunk, man. I can't repeat all that.
I think that's what
I already
everybody's...
drank about 5 tonight. You know that, man. You trying to get me to sing this shit?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But
Death metal for life.
Do you want to die?
Now, remember, I kind of wanted to do a little segment called 15 seconds on each, like hold on. I've been listening to, man.
You want to talk about the ones that I got here that you had me set aside?
Yeah, let's go through them, man. This is,
right.
I got 4 albums. Yeah, we talked about this. I don't have these physically anymore, the copies, so I couldn't show them on video. So I asked him, does he have them? And he had a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, I have the first one is on my shirt, so you don't have to do that one. No, Righteous Pig, Stress Related. That album, I don't know what it was. Like, I had never heard anything that much punk rock and metal, but mostly like kind of like drunk party metal. It was just the weirdest fucking vibe. I love them. Like, I don't know, dude. And Joe Caper, the way he sang, had that hardcore kind of sound. The dude's fucking awesome, man. Live and Learn, that's the shit.
Yeah, that's a good album.
I don't know. I'm just a big time. Okay.
Was it
all right?
Fly the Friendly Skies. Fly the Friendly Skies. Survivors there are none. Cro-Mags?
Exactly.
Say Cro-Mags?
Cro-Mags.
I just have the tape version here with me.
Age of Quarrel. That's like the most when you were a kid. I had that. I was about 17. That's the most perfect age to own that tape. I was about 17 when I had that, or 16. Listen to that and just like, this symbolizes everything I feel in my life right now.
Yeah, this is
very good album, dude.
Classic fucking like riffs and like out the ass and just badass.
It's just a dude. Every song has something. You know what I'm saying? There's not a bad song on there. Every song is like the shit, dude.
Yeah, and it starts off with like the heaviest fucking intro. Bam, 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 bam.
No, no, no. All right. EHG, Take Is Needed for Pain. That's one. I didn't have the CD no more.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I hate God. I was at the first show at Storyville Jazz Hall. I was about 16 years old. I got the Cruelty demo and shirt. I've been I Hate God follower since the beginning. It's just a band I love. They sound like Charles Bukowski walking down the street, kicking everybody's ass. And I fucking love them, dude.
Does anybody in Louisiana not like I Hate God? Is it like a kind of a rite of,
kind of a Louisiana thing? Yeah. But I was at the first shows. I know everything they bought. I know what was going on behind the scenes. I know like this band is fucking. They live their life and they're the real deal, dude. Dark Front, and then the next album that I don't have I have the shirt so I can show the print. Dark Throne, Soulside Journey.
Oh, I thought you said Blaze of the Northern Skies, what you told me.
Exactly. Blazing Northern Sky.
I just have this is like a CD version I got. It's got like extra shit on
I
it.
don't know. When I heard that, man, it had that fucking like, it had like a 70s vibe. Like the way the drums were, it was like that cowbell type sound. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I remember seeing this in like the cover is what kind of stood out back then. It's like, what the fuck, you know? But just because it was just so
You know what
simple.
I really liked? Oscar the Grouch and Sesame Street.
All right, Tim 4, I got you. Go ahead.
Hold on, let me get them up here. One of them's an older band, Bloodbath. I'm gonna start with them, and then I'm gonna go into like newer stuff. But I love Bloodbath, the Fathomless Mastery.
Yeah,
It's like one of my favorite death albums. I don't know. I just think it's a perfect album. Man.
yeah. So, you know, a lot of times people like people who've been around a while get asked, hey, or used to be in bands way back in the day.
Are you on? Am I live again?
Yeah. We're recording.
Okay.
Let me.
I just wanted to know, man.
You probably get asked, hey Tony, do you listen to any new stuff? Are you still listening to new stuff, or you know? So Tony actually still, you know, pretty active, buying stuff.
Yeah, I buy a lot of shit.
Supporting the scene.
I'm an electrician. I'm making good money. I don't have kids. Let me just spend it on bands, man. Like I'm gonna buy all y'all shit, man. I love new shit, man.
Yeah. So whenever Tony's re-releases come out, y'all buy his shit too. So kind of share the love, right? So anyway, so let's see what some of these newer bands or newish bands.
This is like not as new, but I'm just gonna start with them. But it's Bloodbath, Fathomless Mastery.
Is that from Sweden, right?
Yeah, it's Michael Ackerfeld. He's an Opeth, and he sings for them. But it's just like perfect death metal, man. Like I don't know. I just love that fucking album. Necrophilth.
Yeah. Zach.
They're from Ohio, I think. But this is Sewer Sessions. It's just, dude, baddest. They're in Portland now, or I think they relocated.
Yeah, Zach.
Cardiac Arrest. I mean, everybody knows them. Well, they are the shit.
That's one of the top.
They're one of the top death metal bands. Like Cemetery and all that shit. All y'all have this sound that has the old school, and like y'all bringing it back. Fuck anything that's all like real produced. I hate all them bands. I like hardcore, raw production, and like good bands, bro.
Right.
Pisses me off, man. Like I'm mad right now, man.
Oh, come on, calm down.
I'll be cool.
Calm down.
Galvanizer.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know this? Get it. Go on Spotify right now. This is the one album I'm going to tell you. After this show, listen to this. Galvanizer, Sanguine Vigil. Dude, I have not heard a better death metal album out in a long fucking time, dude.
Galvanized or Galvanizer?
Galvanizer.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know the first thing about Spotify.
I bought that on Sight Alone from HEADSPLIT because I just looked through all the stuff.
Yeah.
And that was just, I didn't have any idea about them. I bought it, and when I got it, it's one of them albums that will just always be in your number, like your top picks, dude.
They'll be number 7 in Rolling Stone.
They're from Finland. Dude, yeah. It's that commercialized. No, not at all. Next, we got Ruin.
Oh, yeah. My boy Mike.
Human Annihilation. This is the first album I came into them on. Now I own Plague Transmissions 1 and 2. I got like all the other stuff, the demo. I mean, this band is the serial killer Impetigo vibe, but on an autopsy riff vibe. They are the best band out for that style. And I bought all their merch because I just love this fucking band.
Well, I showed this with Mike.
Mike Abominator, you fucking rule, dude.
This came with like their first demo. It's like a bag with a bunch of shit. It's got a little noose.
Yeah,
you see the noose?
You showed that on the Mike Abominator episode.
Yeah, I just
dude, that's cool as shit, dude.
I never put it up, so it's just sitting right here. So, just
What's weird was I'm in the electrician's union, and I was going out of town, and I put on that Ruin album when I was just driving to Alabama, and for some reason, the way it hit me, it was the this one, the Human Annihilation.
Yeah.
The way it hit me, I'm like, now I understand, and once I understood,
Yeah.
it was like a spiritual thing with that band. Like now, I just want everything they have to merge. And it's like I know their sound. And it's like, it's the best, dude. Ruin might be the best death metal band out right now. Man.
They're sick, dude. They're heavy. They keep putting stuff out.
They are the true death metal because it's so plodding and low.
Yeah, if you're watching this,
dude,
and you haven't watched,
insane, man.
If you're watching this and you haven't watched the interview with Mike from Ruin, it's episode 1, so check it out. Yeah, it's got all the information about Ruin on there too, on the comments and all that shit. So. Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. All right.
Who?
Druid Lord. I'm sorry. Grotesque.
Druid Lord.
Druid Lord. They're a doomy Paradise Lost type band.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard them? They're on Hell's Headbangers. Druid Lord.
What? I think somebody gave me that CD, and I'll be honest, I haven't checked it out yet.
Check it out. You like Paradise Lost?
Yeah.
Like Lost Paradise, Gothic, the old stuff?
Well, I like
that old. Yeah, man, you're gonna like this, bro. They're a real band. They're real. Skeletal Remains.
You know what?
I don't like their new album. I'm gonna say it on here right now. I don't like your new album. It's all double bass. This album sounds like Pestilence, dude.
Yeah,
it's fucking bad as shit, dude. They're from California. They have a Swedish death metal approach. Like they're just, and this album's brutal as fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's a band that the singer sounds like Martin Van Drunen of Pestilence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sounds just like Martin Van Drunen. Yep. They're awesome.
Maybe Martin Van Drunen, while he was on tour in California, maybe he had a kid in California. He didn't know about it.
Yeah, because that kid sings just like Martin Van Drunen, man. So his illegitimate child is a serial killer death metal child now. All right, my brother. Look, Torture Rack from Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, I've heard them.
They sound savage. They're huge Paralysis fans, is what I heard too, and like they like that savage suffocation style. Just pure death metal. I love Torture Rack. Archgoat.
Yeah, I like that band.
You like them?
Yes, I do.
It's one of their new albums. It's a newer album, but it has those fucking Archgoat grooves, man. Like, they kick ass. They're satanic as fuck. Necro Drunks, Terminal Perversion.
Yeah. Dylan.
You love them? That's Dylan. They sound like Carcass, man. And yet, they sound like the Savage Impetigo mixed with Carcass.
Yeah, that's
like they are a fucking sick band.
That's a good album, dude. I agree. I actually have that. Dylan sent me some of those.
I actually have the koozie that goes with it. So I'm a big Necro Drunks fan, man.
Yeah. So
that's
if you want
sick Terminal Perversion.
Yeah, if anybody wants Tony to like your band, just make koozies and he'll like your band.
Exactly. Inquisition, the Froggy from the Little Rascals of vocals.
Oh, that's that's that immortal clone, right?
I love Inquisition. I write with Dagon all the time. I've been trading with him. I sent him Paralysis shit. He was like, Dagon from Inquisition. He was like, I've never heard y'all. He was like, y'all fucking rule, dude. He was very happy and like sent me some Inquisition shit. They rule, man.
Yeah.
And Dagon got in all this trouble or whatever. I'm going to set the record free. He just got some teenage pictures on there. They got caught up in some bullshit or whatever. Like, he got fucked. I like Dagon, man. He's a good dude. Void
Meditation Cult? Yeah,
I've heard that
album. Yeah, I've heard that album.
Dude.
Pretty good stuff. Pretty evil
Whispering vocals.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a new style. I've never heard vocals like that. New Orleans' own Abysmal Lord.
Oh yeah, my boy Grant.
Grant Tom, the motherfucker rules. Now I've been knowing him about 25 years.
Bruh.
But he used to be in harp and stuff, different bands, but like he got in the right band. This is our blasphemy of the new generation, man.
Yeah,
They're
totally.
fucking like sick vocals, man.
Oh yeah, Abysmal Lord rules, dude.
That's you, baby.
Oh,
I just
man.
love this album, man.
Save
I
the
love
best
that
for last.
no, they got one more.
Fuck.
That would have been a good way to end, but this is the dude from Paradise Lost.
Oh.
The guitars.
Oh yeah,
Fire.
The dude with
Dude,
like that super long hair.
They actually broke up. They're done already. This is the last one. Fire. It's the dude from Celtic Frost. It's over, bro.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Never heard Fire?
Oh, dude, I never heard of him. They broke up, so I don't.
The other band I told you have to listen to. You forgot already, huh?
Breaking Fox. I don't fucking know.
I don't either anymore. And guess what?
And I'm not drinking.
We're united in our delirium, and that is the psychedelic factor of this.
Yeah, no, I don't remember, Tony. I'm sorry.
I love you, brother. Now look, if you want to do the other thing, just let me know. If not, I'm here to just party with you, man. You know.
Yeah, well, we'll be in this. We'll be in this soon, but I think a lot of people will probably be interested in checking it out. Tony's a big horror freak, and he wanted to share some. I have a little Tony's show and tell, which we've kind of been doing, but show and tell. Do you like that? I like that. So tell Tony in the comments, or tell us in the comments what you've thought about the show and Tony's picks and Paralysis and Soilent Green.
My show and tell. These are some shirt.
Oh,
man, you know what I mean? This is Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead.
It has sleeve fucking prints.
Damn.
You know what I mean? They're doing death metal shit on fucking horror movie shirts now.
Well, it goes hand in hand, right?
That's fucking cool, man. Day of the Dead is a good movie, man. I've watched that movie more than Dawn of the Dead and Night of the Living Dead. I'm just a Day of the Dead guy.
Yeah.
All right. A jersey, Halloween. But look how cool that print. Look how good that print is, you know what I mean?
Those old baseball jerseys.
That's cool. This is a movie not many people have seen, but it is one of the best movies in the last few years. The Void.
Not familiar.
Never seen The Void?
No, I don't know what that is.
John Carpenter. They have practical effects, which is real effect.
Yeah.
Awesome. The Void. You can watch this back, and I want you to watch that on movies. Please. Just indulge.
I'll watch this like 10 times.
John Carpenter shirt. Just his movies alone.
Oh, I thought it was like Donkey Kong there for a second. It looks like kind of Donkey Kong, the levels or whatever. From back here. But yeah, I see it now. Christine, Halloween, The Fog, Escape from what? Yeah, that's cool. You like jerseys. I think you pushed. I can't hear you, Tony. I think you might have pushed mute. I can't hear you. There you go. I got you. Silent Night.
Now, what I want to show is the sleeves on the.
Oh, I thought it had tour dates on the back.
Punish. That's ridiculous. Punish, and then on this sleeve it was like a knife or something.
And those are printed really, really well.
Isn't that cool?
Man, that's
two more, man. This segment's over.
Yeah, that's going on. That's cool.
I'm just trying to make your show pop, man. You know, this is rap.
Yeah, I need something.
Mafia. You know what I mean, baby?
Need people to watch.
Videodrome. That's badass, dude. Videodrome. That movie is so 80s. Look at the sleeve.
Damn. 482.
Long live the flesh. This is from this company studio house.
Yeah, that's where you get them all, or what?
Some of these, yeah. Probably a few. This is the last one. Scanner.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know that one. Scanners. There's more than one scanner.
Well, look, brother, this has been a fucking great show, man.
Yeah, no, I've had a blast, dude. Cracking me up. So anything else you wanna? I know we talked about a lot. We covered a lot. There's good amount of time. It ain't been too long, but just a reminder about the Paralysis reissues coming up.
Can we do an hour and a half?
I think we're pretty close. I haven't been keeping time. I just kind of go with the flow.
I
And
like
see how
an
it's
hour
going.
and a half. It kind of sounds like a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a movie. We're a couple characters. I'll tell you that.
I just wanted to do a 6 screen, man.
All right. So, well, cool. Hey, man,
Yes. Close to the road. No. I'm
Look like,
always trying to write riffs and shit.
looked like you were cupping the mic. Looked like you were cheating to get your lows lower.
Yeah, I did cheat.
Fucking cheater. All right. So, hey, Tony, I had a blast, dude. Thanks for coming on, everybody. Like, comment, let us know what you think about Tony's picks. If you like those horror, I know a lot of people are probably gonna dig those horror shirts. So, if you're wondering where they're at, I'm sure we can give you that information.
Somebody hit me up on my Facebook. I'll give away 2 Paralysis Patrons of the Dark HEADSPLIT tapes for the new remix. And just hit me up on my Facebook and say, hey, I want one. And I'm gonna pick from one of y'all that I like, and I'll give y'all one. I'll put your address too, though. No, just say I want one, and I'll pick you. Then you give me your address. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, awesome,
All
dude.
right, y'all.
That's badass. So, like I said, if you like what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're just subscribe to the channel, click that bell for the notifications, comment, let us know what you think. Tony, it's been cool hanging out with you, brother. Let's jam out all badass.